What's up, crypto kids? How y'all doing today? Just coming at you with a little bit of this and that, doing some platform updates, little crypto talk, all that good stuff, late night hanging out. Anyway, check out this Bitcoin price, 27,648. It went up $1,000 yesterday, new all-time high. $1,000 the day before that, new all-time high. So is each day gonna be $1,000 bucks? That's crazy. Anyway, look at this daily high. You won't see a daily high like this too often. 27,777. That is a very cool daily high, in my opinion. And there's just been, loads going on in the crypto sphere. Just 2021 could be the year you completely alter your financial destiny. Don't mess it up. 25K Bitcoin is so boring. Pretty dang crazy. There's just a lot going on. 100K Bitcoin, 100K is now just 4 BTC. Mind blowing. And Chainlink God says soon 1 BTC. Gonna grab a like on that. CoinX says guess the BTC price on December 31st. What do you think that will be? I mean, if it goes up 1,000 a day, who knows? Who knows? You know, all these whales that decided to jump in on Christmas, and when, it would be harder for a bunch of traders to follow them, except for a bunch of retail traders. And that's very interesting that we had a new all-time high, Christmas Eve, Christmas, right when most people are not near their computers, especially any type of, institutional investors, and generally Wall Street has their money pulled out of the market, as we've seen in previous years, every single, holiday season. So if they really got a lot of their money out, and, there's not a lot of institutional houses, so to speak, out there buying and purchasing and wailing about, then who's doing all the buying, Did the retail investors wake up? I don't think so. I think it's probably a couple billionaires or a couple super, super deep-pocketed individuals. Bitcoin is king. In 2016, before the historic altcoin season of 2017, I remember feeling incredibly stupid to be in altcoins. We're almost there, Trevon James. And it's always so hard to tell, right? I mean, last time we were in it, I wasn't saying take profits, we're at the top. I was just going about my business, trading Bitcoin, buying, selling, doing everything that I do, and then boom, the market pulled out from below, right? Of course, we are in a much different place than we are now. Crypto Zombie says, so are 1K candles the new norm for BTC now, or what? It's pretty crazy. Bitcoin market cap just crossed $500 billion. That's crazy. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's all-time highs all the way up. Good morning, Bitcoin family. How are you doing today? People are really acting like altcoins are dead and will never go up again. LOL. Look at these green candles popping out the roof. That's great. My house when XRP officially deemed a non-security by the SEC. Nice way to go, Bull Run Wonka. He's an XRP super fan. It's funny how 20,000 all of a sudden sounds cheap. Well, we knew that was going to be the case, but yeah, for how many? For it just seems like for so long we've been trading, all the same way. Look at the hallelujah Bitcoin. Oh, that's great. Happy New Year's. Bitcoin hit 26K, 27. You're 1,000 off at this point. We're 27,777. Nutsoid. Anyway, crypto Twitter is, as you would expect, going crazy. What's Charlie Lee have to say? Community makes a crypto stronger. Some are strong and vocal that they even have made a name for themselves. There's XRP Army and Link Marines. Bitcoin even has the Bitcoin Maximalist. But nothing beats Litecoin family, though. Family always sticks together. Haha, that's funny. I like Litecoin. I certainly am made some good returns on Litecoin lately, that's for sure. Anyway, let's get this party started. HyperFund has been going fantastic. I've got my 2 accounts cranking there. The whole thing is like, I'm not looking for any more dollar-based platforms at this point. With Daisy AI coming up, and I'm going in big there. as big as I possibly can, but it's like it's hard for me to pull money out of Bitcoin at this point. It's easy for me to trade other things, but like, you know, it's hard for me to take any money out of Bitcoin. Very difficult at this point. As you know, there's all sorts of trouble for XRP being named a, the SEC is going after them. The price has tanked and all that good stuff. So, of course, I'm finally accumulating. I've never been an XRP guy because I'm a, as far as like my crypto portfolio, I like to invest in decentralization. I like to invest in, I'm not looking to, provide the banks a crypto. That's not what's exciting for me to be in on the inside of the crypto that the banks are going to accept. That's not exciting for me. What's exciting for me is the game theory of Bitcoin, where you can basically, outmaneuver a bank and take them down with Bitcoin, right? Where I'm more the cypherpunk side of things. So I generally invest in decentralization, but so I've never been an XRP guy. To me, that's, I'm not investing in banker coin. So, but I finally purchased some XRP because, and I have had some, had some different investments in the past that were XRP based, but I've never been an XRP holder. I've always immediately converted, I've traded a few times and made some money off XRP, but it was always just to put more energy back into Bitcoin, right? All energy returns to Bitcoin, in my opinion. And, maybe Ethereum there too. Jimmy Song, he follows me. You can trust the government to not dip their hand into the cookie jar. They are in charge of watching fiat money. You can trust in self-sovereign money, Bitcoin. The choice is obvious. Yeah, the choice is certainly obvious. So yeah, I'm not trying to get into any more dollar-based platforms, and I was saying we really need XRP to beat the SEC here. It's important, actually, in so many ways. I'm not going to cover into this. I haven't been covering the news as of late. As far as trading MOF, I've been providing regular updates on MOF, and then the whole thing got super boring, right? MOF. This is back on the 22nd, which was my last update, and I'll show you why. MOF spot trading update, volume doing nothing at the moment, so staying put as of now. 0.1533 currently on the WHO exchange. Anything could happen in order books like these. And, I provided just regular updates on what was going on with the price, where things are. Anytime there was a big spike and I was around, I was dropping it in, and it's, as far as like what I've said was coming, just kept coming, and we are looking for something to change, right? So right now, when we were in these ranges, this was very easy to trade, especially as you zoom in here. These, I was just setting up a grid, and it was wiping out the walls on both sides, and I was just making money left and right on this thing. And then we just flatlined. Look at this. I mean, something's got to happen. Generally, when you see some sort of consolidation like this, like the price pops, right? And I would say historically, something that you'll find is like any candle that drops down like that, the price generally goes and tests that level. However, this is not a normal market because this is, HyperFund is messing with or just constantly buying, and we are constantly selling and selling and selling, and they're giving it back to us to pay us out over on HyperFund. So, I've been watching these buy walls a lot, and we don't really, we have a buy wall here at 15.311, but that's about it. And then 15.44. What you can do often is join into these orders, or just go right below the big orders or right above the big orders to get a sell, So like if you wanted to, get in a good buy, if you could get in between this 6849 and this 107, you would want to join this 6849, right? Because that will get filled long before, just depending on what you're doing and how you're trading it. But the spread is tight here, and there's just nothing going on. It is just that little wick was our last little something. So, probably a better way to go about doing this now that this is like consolidated in such a tight form is to go ahead and withdraw from the Who exchange. When your price hits hits here, just immediately sell it. Go to a market that's bull running, right? Ethereum or Bitcoin, and throw it up 10%. Put it up, like if you're looking to buy Bitcoin with the USDT, or even if you're not, you could just take your USDT you got here, buy Bitcoin at the market price, and then I'll go over it in a HyperFund video, and then just put it up 10% higher, and then as Bitcoin goes up, you are making even more money. I definitely need to do a full HyperFund video, and maybe I'll just do that next. Anyway, moving on from there, QubitTech has been killing it for me. I don't want to sign in right now, but yeah, they've just been doing well. My account has been cranking out. The binary on this thing is like nothing I have ever seen. I have already pulled out the $7,000 I put in here. That is insane. I mean, and most of that was like, not just from my own investments, and now I'm up to like 10.5. And so I've got 10.5 invested. I only put in 7. I pulled 7 out. This thing is all house money from here on out. That is not normal. But we are on an extremely loaded and solid team. And if you can get binary qualified on this team, your payments will just crank through the roof on your main account, which is what happened to me. It's nutty. I mean, it's the fastest payer ever. I mean, this is like hugely helpful in my portfolio. It's insane. QubitTech, thank you. I mean, I've never gotten quite such a large amount of binary payments ever. It's nutty, and I'm loving it. So if you can get binary qualified over here, even if you can, the payments are nice. The 0.8 yesterday, we had 0.1 on Christmas. It was like 1.3, or maybe it was Christmas Eve. But a lot of great days, a lot of great returns. But the power of the binary here, of getting two, if you can get someone on your left, get someone on your right, and get binary qualified, the payments get nutty. So certainly has happened for me. Thank you, QubitTech, man. This would be like life-changing income, if I wasn't doing so good on my trading, it certainly would be. So anyway, or vending, whatever you want to, hustling, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, moving on from there. Like I said, HyperFund also doing good. I got my account cranking quite well, both of them. So I have 2 accounts, and just reinvesting at the moment. I've done quite a few withdrawals over to the Who exchange, and then I've traded my MOF up a lot and earned some pretty good money from trading that chart until just recently. So like I said, I'll come out with a new strategy video for HyperFund. Let's head over to 8Bit.LTD. 8Bit.LTD has been going really good for me. I put in another like 21 link contract. They do have these Christmas contracts, but they're not good. This top one sold out. It might have been okay. It was gone pretty quick. But these other two, these 48-month and 36-month, I don't think they're worth doing. Because the daily payouts are like next to nothing, and you get like a huge chunk at the end of the entire time. But like 48 months and 36 months, that's a long time. I don't think that's the best idea. The progressive betas are not even available. They are just like, as soon as it the time winds down, it just clicks over, and they're not accepting anymore. That might change after the new year, but as of right now, you haven't been able to get into the progressive beta. The progressive beta 12-month has been going very, very quickly, and that one's hard to get in. So I've been hitting this progressive beta 6-month and the 3-month, and been doing a couple reinvestments there. I did just do 21 link here in this 3-month, and yeah, so did that. 8Bit.LTD has been going good. They have a lot of stuff going on, and If you go into their news, they've opened up new new offices and all sorts of good stuff, and they got some sort of promotion going on here. That's why these people are over here. They're all trying to promote or whatever they're doing. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention about it, but there is a $5,500 contest if you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, also New Year extravaganza is back. 8-bit yearly recap plus special announcement. Let's read that. We are very happy to see our loyal community expanding and supporting us in the beginning of our project. Over the past 12 months, there is so much that has been going on the 8-bit platform. So it is great opportunity to share some of the information. 8-bit website keeps evolving. New technologies are implemented to provide our customers with the best experience due to the constant system updates and relentless work of our team. The results speak better than any words. 8-bit audience keeps growing in a large measure. And this is only the beginning. Yeah, I love this platform, and they have certainly been killing it. They've been paying out for over, 2.5 years. And they're like just like a solid post in the crypto world. Long may they live. Will they last forever? I have no idea, but they have certainly been paying out quite well. You just got to watch the plans. Read the plans before you get into them. Check out every little detail because... like those plans I was just showing you, even though they look good when you're looking at them, if you dig into them, like this one here, Giant Principle, if you dig into this plan, this is a better plan for the company than it is for the person, right? So 1 through month 47, you only get 0.05% daily. That's terrible. That's really low compared to the rest of the plans. And then on month 48, you get a premium interest rate of 0.8%. And then you get your total principal back of 1,501%. So, big old payday at the very, very end in little tiny increments along the way. So, you got to be quite confident that they're going to be here for 48 months. But, the giant principal at 48 months, that's a total return. That's a big return if you're willing to wait that long. But, I prefer daily payments that are higher, right? Because if you go to the progressive beta, which is generally not available, but if you go to this other one, you get 0.02, 0.2. I mean, it would take you 4 days to earn that 0.2 on the other plan, and that's just for the first month. Then it goes up 0.3, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. I'd rather have my money now so I could reinvest it into something else, right? Earn profits on profits. But, some other people might like this. It's just not for me. But 8-bit altogether has been going good, and my account is loaded up over here, and the withdrawals are instant, which I love. Instant withdrawals. I mean instant. Like, you press withdraw, boom, it's sending over there, and no more than you press withdraw, then it's on its way, which is pretty nice. So anyway, moving on from there. Next up, I'm over here at Torque. Torque is where I've been buying my XRP. See, I got $147 worth of XRP right now, and that's because it's at 29 cents. And I've just been buying XRP with my profits over here and letting it go in this account because I think that, if they do beat the SEC, this is gonna, like Wonka says, this is gonna get big. Like, even if it goes back to just right where it was at 50 something cents, we're solid. And if it gets relisted on a bunch of exchanges, then even more so, right? So it's like there could be any number of opportunity here, so it's speculative. Certainly XRP could be smashed down to nothing, and but it's nice to support them at this time of need. Anyway, that's generally what I have had good success doing, is when everyone else is doing one thing, I'm doing something else, right? Loading into Bitcoin at around 3,000 while everyone else is like, it's crashing to zero, and just kept buying all that I could, right? That has certainly helped me and put me where I am at this point. Thank you, Bitcoin. And, not to mention if I could ever... yeah, I won't bring that up. Anyway, so, yeah, I've been buying XRP with my earnings here for just a little while. I built up a pretty good team over here and a pretty good account. I've got $3,306 worth of crypto, and that is certainly very nice. Of course, this 0.03, that used to be what, $340 worth of Bitcoin, right? Now it's 952. Wowzer. So, that's certainly been a beautiful thing, and pumps out the nickels a lot more. So they pay out in torque here. Torque is always worth a nickel. So so you get more and more nickels. The higher that the crypto goes up, you're getting paid out in this fiat, and you get more and more nickels, right? So we're going to reallocate to my current account here. Select reallocate to current account. We're going to do it all to XRP, and what max it out there. That'll be 1,300 something nickels. Because it's always worth 5 cents a piece. There we go. And so now that's reallocated. And I have been withdrawing quite a bit from here, but when I see something down like that, or I see an opportunity, right, that could really help my account, right? So if I'm loading this up and this price doubles, say they do beat the SEC, or the SEC backs off, or whatever. I'm not sure why they didn't just play ball with them like EOS. EOS just paid the huge fine, got a slap on the hand, and walked off. But Brad and the whole Ripple community and all those people are extremely confident that they're going to beat this, and but they have been kind of like spitting in their face the whole time, and these are not people you play around with. We'll see what happens, but we need XRP to win, and if XRP does win, this price is going to jump through the roof, and this $147 that is cranking me out nickels could possibly triple. And all that will be cranking me out nickels. And that'll be a lot more nickels because this number will be so much higher. So moving on from there, let's head over to Finalmente, one of the greatest platforms on the planet. My account has just been going fantastic. Here's my HyperFund account. I got $5,000 by the time this is all said and done coming to me. Certainly looking forward to that. Finalmente has just been killing it, man, and I love this company. I'm, very much going after it. I have 1.458. I have only ever withdrawn 0.009. I have put in just about a half Bitcoin in here throughout my career here at Finalmente. I hope they bring back the banners, because that was like displaying all my artwork. It's fun to make banners, and then when you see them up there floating around, it's certainly very nice. And so anyway, I'm at 1.45. I just reinvested again a full half Bitcoin. That's this one. No, that was the 0.24 is the one I just did. But then earlier than that, I did this half Bitcoin at 0.588 reinvested. In 15 hours from now, I will have 0.36 come out, and then reinvest that. Should get back in at the reason I always do the weekly plan, somebody asked me that, why I would rather have a do novice. Obviously the Piscine Blue pays more than the Tray business, but they're like, why would you want to do novice instead of a Tray business? The Tray business messes up my dashboard, and then I get confused, right? So it's just annoying, and it's a small little percentage, and I like this to be accurate, right? So it says 1.4588. That's extremely accurate. That's exactly what I have in there running. But when you do the trade business, the 1 week where part of it spits out and then you reinvest that, it's like showing double on your dashboard. So then when the 2 week plan rolls out, it drops off that little bit off of there, and now it's it's just like a Like you get super excited about something and then you're told, no, that's not exactly what you got. You know, I don't like that. So I prefer the weekly plans simply because they make this dashboard read out a lot better. But loving this company. Super excited here. I know everyone is extremely bullish on this platform, but you know, these guys, any number of things could happen that could cause this platform to have some issues. So, you know, like anything, I recommend getting your seed money out of here as quickly as possible. However, I'm not following that advice, and but if I had, you know, I did follow that advice on Mirror Trading International. It saved my cookies, right? However, you know, if I had been withdrawing more, if I had just been taking all of my profits the whole time, I would have even more. You never really know, but getting your seed money out is certainly a way to stay safe. That's not what I'm doing here. I am taking this up to 2 Bitcoin, and then I'll decide what I want to do. I'll probably do a capital release for my half Bitcoin seed money, but I might not. I do want to get some more over here into IQuandex, and I'm a little short to get another 0.3 Bitcoin bot, but I do want to do another 0.3 Bitcoin bot, and this one here is getting close, right? At 25%, my IQuandex bot finishes, and I just got this 1.31% today. So, you know, once this hits that 25%, I'll be able to put this one in, but I'd like to have another 0.3 bot on top of that. And I would do a fiat bot, but I just don't need any more fiat bots. You know, I'm trying to go in as big as I can on Daisy and get loaded up there. And so I'm doing the 6,300, but you know, it's hard for me to pull that money out of Bitcoin. I would almost rather put it in IQuandex or put it some more in Finalmente. I actually got what I need in Finalmente, and you know, it's, of course I'm tempted to put more in there, but I'm not going to. But I would like to get more over here to IQuandex. What I was saying, it's hard for me to go in full bore on Daisy, even though I'm totally confident on that. I love that. I'm like super excited about that. I think that's one of the greatest launches of the year. Between that and non-passive, like 2021 is going to be insane, and it's just getting cooking. So, you know, but it's like, man, I really wish that they were adding up our money in not in dollars, right? Because once you buy the packages and they shift that money over to their broker or whatever, it's in dollars. You bring it back and then you're paid out in Tron, but it's in dollars the whole time it's on the platform, as you guys probably know. And I wish it was in Bitcoin, right? If it was in Bitcoin, I would certainly be I'd be selling things to max that out. So anyway, all things going good here. I'm, you know, except for Mirror Trading International, obviously, that was crap. But, you know, it is what it is. That's why we pull out our seed money as quick as we can. One thing I was going to say about EndoTech, they showed, like, you know, some different results for their, you know, they on the Facebook group, they come out with yearly results. This is different than your average thing, right? This is, though you will be able to, like, pull out your profits. Like, the bot that they showed had, like, you know, throughout the year or whatever, it was like, it had multitudes of losing months, you know, months with full drawdowns where, like, you know, by the end of the year, they were up 1,000%, but throughout the year, they, you know, dropped down, right? So they had, like, you know, it was like 5 losing months, 7 winning months. Total percentage was like 1,000% if you had left it in there and let it compound and let it do its thing. But there was, like, you know, 4 or 5 months where there was a drawdown, and that's how this AI technology, you know, this is like, you know, not the type of thing where you're going to be like pulling out your daily profits. You know, that's not really what EndoTech and Daisy AI is about. It's more of a long-term thing. You're looking to get your money in there for months and months, and, you know, I'm looking to put in there for a year. So it is not your average thing. It's not for the hype lovers or the hype chasers. It's none of that. But, you know, with the way the Daisy crowd works and the way that Daisy, you know, and the trading works, you have like 2 different means of income coming your way. And so that kind of balances everything out. It's really quite genius. And they just came out with this new thing where they're like a 48-hour rule, and the whole thing is very well thought out. No one's going to get screwed. No one's getting left behind. Everyone's going to be getting the proper amount of spillover, and you will only get spillover for the size packages that you have. So being in the first, chunk of time, that's why I'm going in the first day, and my links will be everywhere. I'll put them in the description of every Daisy video. I will email them to anyone who wants them. Leave me your email address, all that good stuff. I will email them all to every email contact I have. So if you get my newsletter, then you certainly don't have to worry about it. I will be emailing you the link as soon as I get it. So anyway, there's all that whole bunch of talk, and give me a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto Music gonna catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a heck of a great day. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you on the next one. I'm out.